felt like some wild camping was needed, so I decided to grab my backpack and set off for the Peak District. There was a gap in the weather, the skies were blue, a chance to watch the sunset. I couldn't turn it down. Alright, I've finally got some cover from the wind. It is bitterly cold. It's like 2 degrees right now. I'm in the Peak District. Come for a little hike. It's nearly 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Sunset is about 4:10, so I've got about an hour to set my tent up, and we're gonna wild camp. But it's cold. Yeah, it's gonna get down to like 2 degrees, but with wind chill up here, it's probably like -2, -3. My hands cannot feel them. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. These views, what a place. I'm just trying to figure out where the wind is actually coming from, so one sec. Get some grass. Alright, so it's heading, so it's coming at me like this way. There's like a Christmas tree right there. What I'm gonna do, use this wall as cover from the wind. I'm gonna set my tent up literally as quick as possible and get some food on the go, warm my hands up, and taking this view. Like the sunset, this part, I've been here once before, and it is insane for sunset, sunrises. Like the lighting is insane. Just look at it. There's some wind because it's honestly, the cloud cover there, it's just blowing them so quick. So, yeah, let's get cracking. After some walking, I came across the perfect place to set up camp, sheltered from the wind, and it even had a Christmas tree. You know, when I was full-time backpacking, I could set that up in like 3 minutes. Now I'm probably a bit rusty, so I give myself like 6 minutes. When I get it up, just look at the sky. I mean, I've got a really good weather window right now. January, it should be great, it should be pouring down, but it's not. Let me get this up. I've had this tent a few years now. It's had some use out of it, but it's still going strong. If it's not broke, don't fix it, they say. I've really missed this, you know. Fell on that. So it's as flat as I'm gonna get, but oh, it seems so spacious. So that's me with my head at the end. And I've still got probably a foot, maybe a feet just under. Still of room. I think that's great. It's got this little bit where you can, if your bag's small enough, you can put it there if it's still raining. I usually put my socks and my shoes right there if they're ever wet. All right, let's get all that in and get cooking. The best part about wild camping for me is that anybody can do it. Just pitch your tent up and enjoy. Here we are then. It took me about 3 minutes to set that all up. So what I've got, very basic, just my sleeping pad. Got my pillow. They're honestly insane, I recommend these. Just my summer sleeping bag. Probably not going to hold up very well, but I've got thermals and stuff in there. Got my coat for when it gets even colder. My drone in that bag. Backpack fits in at the back there. Jetboil, electrics, and the food. Oh wow, look at this, there's gliders as well, watch this. I never get tired of views like this. I could honestly just watch it for hours. It just mesmerises me. It got colder pretty quickly, so I decided to put my coat on. I find it crazy how I haven't used this for months, this setup, and I still know my routine. I know where everything goes. It's actually great. I could really get used to living like this. Just simple, really simple. So what I've got then, push that back. So this, I'm pretty sure this is my last leftover camping meal from Backpacking Britain. I might use that, but I've got these and just some stir-fry spicy noodles, but I like souping it up, so I've got in here Got a smoked sausage, got some ginger, chilli and 2 cloves of garlic. I think I'm going to add it to that. I've got my little Swiss Army knife, use that to cut it up. Tell you what, I love Swiss Army knives. I actually found this, I don't know where. What I'm going to do then, I'm going to cut the sausage, garlic, chilli and ginger up. I'm going to finely chop it, add it to the noodles, and it soups it up. It's like an extra, because I love noodles as it is, like spicy noodles. And when you add this to it, whole new level. Get on it, trust me. It's going to be nice this. Just added the flavouring packet and the oil. Let that stand for 5 minutes and then add that to it. While I waited for the noodles to soak, I had to take a look at the sunset again. It kept getting better. Nothing beats this. I just love getting out wild camping. I've been wanting to do it for ages. The reason I've done this though is I just want to get away from my just electronics. I want to, I don't know, like digital detox just for a night, you know. So once I'm done like recording, once it's dark and I've got nothing to do, I'm going to read a book. I'm going to turn my phone off completely and just unwind, just chill, relax. I'm going to make a cup of tea or something. Yeah, and get some good rest. Like I'm talking like 12 hours of straight sleep, no interruptions. Get up for the sunrise and go for a little hike in the morning. But it's chilly, proper chilly. I just forgot, I can't speak. The wind, that wind chill, it makes it feel like -4, -5. Well, this is going to be ready now. I'm going to eat this. So let's get the taste test on. There we go. Oof. We're officially in the clouds now. Jesus, it's hot. It's nice though. Ginger, garlic, fresh chili. It's what you need. You need something like that to warm you up on a day like this. Really lightweight as well. Oh, yeah. I'm going to give that a rating. I'm going to rate it like 9 out of 10. That is my type of food, that. Nice and spicy. I just remembered like an idiot. I went to get my book out my backpack and I forgot it. It's in the van and that's like a mile away. But the whole reason for this was to like detox and just chill out for the night. I've got a dilemma. Don't know what to do. Idiot. I'm an idiot. Absolute idiot. I think I'm gonna put everything away in the tent and I'm gonna leg it to the van and get my book. I mean, someone's pretty ballsy if they come in, if they go past a tent in the middle of nowhere and they look inside. That's pretty ballsy, isn't it? So that's 2 people I've seen now. The guy literally was right here speaking to me. He was like, "Oh, that's a nice tent, that, mate." He was just taking a picture of the sunset. Honestly, do you know when people say don't go wild camping because people will say, you know, they'll tell you to get off the land or whatever? It's not true. It really isn't. Just keep low profile. Like, just be nice with them. You know what I mean? Don't just try cause problems. That's all I can say. So I'm literally gonna sprint. I think it's like 1.5 miles to the van. So I'm gonna run, absolute sprint, and then get back. What am I doing? I can't believe I just forgot that book. Have a look at that sun. It does not look real. It just looks fake. What is that? It's like a... What the... Look how red it is. It's like I've just edited a red dot on the screen. Book, check.
Morning everybody. I had a really good sleep. I think I fell asleep at like 8:30 and I've just woken up. It's about 7:20, so you do the math. I woke up once. I was like a little bit cold, so I put some more thermals on. After that it was great. Yeah, what a sleep. I recommend this so much. You gotta do it. I should turn my phone off and yeah, I sleep so much better without it on. It's weird. But yeah, sunrise is in like 20 minutes, I think. So I'm just gonna chill out in the sleeping bag until then. Once the sun's up, I'm gonna make a coffee, have a little bit of breakfast, brush my teeth.
Okay, so we're in the clouds. Have a look at this. There's not much of a view over that. Like up there. Got my coffee already in the French press. It's already done. Just gonna get some water into jet boil and boil it up. You just gotta love the simplicity of life, haven't you? My only goal this morning was to get up and make a coffee just to get warm. That's the only stress I have. Isn't that crazy? Lucky, very lucky. I keep hearing pheasants and birds just like quacking. Pretty annoying. Alright, let's start to boil. So I've got 2 creamers, 2 sugars. Just got some mixed nuts to eat, so they're my breakfast. Taste test. Tell you what, nothing beats that. Even with creamer in, it tastes really good. I tell you what beats it actually, being warm and drinking coffee. It did not say this on the weather. So that's where I am. You usually take it out this way and go that way. But take a look. This is really clear as well, usually. This part of the Peak District, you can see for about 16 kilometres usually. Look at that though. Obviously the sun's over there and you can see like the haze of the sun. It's just a slight orangey pink. And you go back into the blue. cold water, that wakes you up, doesn't it? Woo. I love that routine of just getting up, brushing your teeth, splashing some cold water over your face. And for me, I'm good to go. Put some deodorant on or whatever. But if you're roughing it and you're out in the wild, you don't have to worry about it. All right, let's go on with the day. I'm just going over my campsite, leaving no trace. Just gotta respect the area. So you can see where the tent's been. In a couple of days, I'll go back to normal. Got my rubbish with me, taking that. But what a little spot that was. Typical, just as I'm about to leave, the sky comes out. Wounded. Absolutely wounded. And you got a load of people coming up now. They know. Typical. I couldn't tell if that was my van or not then. I thought I'd been robbed. So foggy.